episode I really liked that I just watched was Fresh Blood.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, and I also liked the Christmas episode, which was right after that. Watching those, I was like, oh wow, like, that's really cool, and there's some really cool stuff. Have y'all watched the bloopers of season? And there's that phone call from Jensen. Jensen and I have been laughing about that every now and again. But that was a good show. And man, I miss Sterling. He was really good. So we miss having him around. I'm gonna go back to following the mic. I was dazzled by the growing woman.
I just wanted to ask, in the season 4 opener, Sam was the
Italian?
Wow. They get in the collar and Sam's put an iPod in it, and it starts playing Jason Mann.
Yeah.
And do you just not like it? I want to know what's your favorite Jason Mann song.
Oh, I don't even know what my favorite Jason Mann song. I know I love his version of Crazy Love. That's the first thing I ever heard him do. And I was like, Jason's a big guy. I'm a big guy. Jason's a big guy. He's kind of manly and like, you know, tough. His brother's tough. And then he grabbed the guitar and started playing. And I was like, that brother can sing, man. So I'm quite jealous. But it was really cool to have him in our show. Because I was doing buddies for years. So it's cool to have him playing on iPod. Next microphone.
Oh, I'm over here. Whoa. Okay. I teach 7th grade language arts, and I made my students write a letter. I'm right here. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. You want me to stand up?
No, I can.
Okay. I made my students write a letter to someone they admire, asking them what their favorite book is and what they were like in the 7th grade. So it is only fair that I ask someone I admire the same question. So what's your favorite book and what were you like in the 7th grade?
Wow.
He was a huge kindergarten.
Yeah. My favorite book, it's been a while since I really thought my favorite, for a while my favorite book was Great Gatsby, which I love. And then The Fountainhead by Ayn Rand. It's a really big book, and I got really into it, and it really kind of got me thinking and believing a certain way, and now I almost believe the opposite, which is strange, but it sets it out so, you know, intelligently that it kind of changes over time. In the 7th grade, I was a chubby drama kid.
Chubby?
You know, if I played, I was in Three Musketeers, I had a beret. What did I do? Yeah, I mean, I played basketball. I had my friends. I was never a cool guy in school or anything. I just loved my friends. You know, my family, my friends. I always spent time with them. I think there's something to be said for really having close friends. You know, you can have many, many friends, and that's right for some people. Like, I know some people that have 1,000 friends that they kind of know, but I'd much rather have, you know, 5 or 10 that, you know, I cry with. Not that I cry with the girls. And Jensen. Wiener. There's a microphone?
Padalecki EyeCon told us to ask you if you would do an impression of her up on the stage.
Impression of her doing what?
My daddy shot your dad.
My daddy said what?
My daddy shot your daddy.
My daddy shot you dead.
My daddy shot your dad.
My daddy shot your daddy in the head. I want to do that again. Write to the writers. Tell them to write some evil stuff. I was so fucked because Alona, a lot of y'all met Alona. She's so little, and I got to like throw her around. I was like, I feel tough. They were like, well, we need a really kind of crazy shot where it just kind of makes you uncomfortable. And I was like, I can lift her up and put her on the bar. Like, can you lift her up? And I was like, but she weighs like 30 pounds. Quite easy. That was fun. A lot of fun.
Supernatural hasn't covered yet.
There's a long myth that Supernatural hasn't which yet?
There's a lot of urban myths that Supernatural hasn't covered yet. Which one would you like to see them, Jim?
Who was that? Are there any that I'd like to see them do?
Any urban myths that you'd like to see Supernatural cover?
Yeah, I've thought about this before, and it always goes back to one of my favorite kind of scary things growing up, which is called the Shadow Man, and who helps kids that are getting picked on. But then you can always turn, so that's a scary one, because what do you do with your shadow, you know? You can't shoot it, you can't run from it, so I go to Shadow Man. Yeah, shine a light. That's so heroic. Turn back.
There's also one that I'd like to see be done.
Which one?
There's also an urban myth that I'd like to see be done.
What's that?
Actually, this is more like pop culture and body switching.
Oh, body switching. Do you mean like shape-shifting? I think that would be fun, but with our nature of making fun of each other, we never get anything done. I'd be sitting there like this. And he'd probably be flexing or something. So, yeah, that would be fun. I like the shapeshifter idea. That's always one of my favorites. Evan, I thought you were. I love the body switching. That'd actually be a lot of fun. Maybe the writers should think the same thing. I'll tell Kirky.